Hi everyone. It is Wednesday, June 11, 9:30. I made it here at 9:30. The time may say 9:31, but I was on time. Because even though I have all the time in the world to get ready, I still push things to the very last minute. Hi. I'm here. Um Dodgers. So that's great. Cuz okay. So I don't know if anyone here knows what I'm talking about. Okay, so I live in San Diego, and so my home baseball team is the Padres, and Dodgers are LA's team. Um, I'm just. Hi, Monica. Thank you for being here. Guess what? Dodgers won today. I was just getting to that. That's why I'm wearing my hat. Um, so Monday I was sort of live commenting on the game. Um, they went overtime, 10th inning. Thanks, Anthony, and thank you for being here. Yeah, I was just talking about how the Dodgers won today. 5-2, right? Is that the score? Hold up. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, 5-2. Yesterday got me nervous because, they lost 11-1. The Padres yesterday the Padres scored 11 and the Dodgers scored 1. And so that got me a little nervous. But then I was also like, no, the Padres are going to get cocky after that score. The fans are going to get cocky, the team's going to get cocky, they're probably going to get drunk, 11-1. Yeah, we destroyed the Dodgers. And then today the Dodgers proved who's a superior team. 5-2. But yeah, um now with that said, I'm just gonna hop into my personal perk challenge. It's no longer OOP for only one perk. It is now OTP, which is only 2 perks because I am rushing this, so I can finish going through all the perks by June 24th, which is the start of the Dead by Daylight's ninth anniversary event, which is the release of the Five Nights at Freddy's DLC. One true pairing. Exactly. Speaking of one true pairings, I do not have one. Um, Pride Month is real, but it is also short for a reason. Anyways, um, tonight's 2 perks are Visionary, which is a Felix Richter perk. You're remarkably focused on your means of escape. You see generators' auras within 32 meters. Anytime a generator is completed, Visionary is disabled for 16 seconds. So, a very basic ass perk. You just see where the generators are, which is good if you're starting out, or if you're like Anthony and you can never tell where the gens are. Equip Visionary. I'm an experienced player, so I don't really need this, but they'll still have a high score just because it doesn't require you to do a lot of parkouring in order to get the perk's benefit. So that's Visionary. And perk number 2 is Wake Up, which is another Quentin Smith perk. Quentin Smith from Nightmare on Elm Street. Unlocks potential in one's aura reading ability. Once all generators are powered, exit gates are revealed to you. While opening the exit gates, reveal your aura to other survivors. Once perk is active, open the exit gate 12.5% faster for each survivor still alive. Which sounds great, but consider that you have to make it to the end of the game in order to get the benefit. So it sort of pushes you to stay alive throughout the match, but it's also a dead perk if you keep dying beginning of the game, mid game, because this is only useful once you complete all 5 gens. Let's look at the chat. Aiden Leon is an OTP, 100%. They are my OTP. They have ruined my life since 2021, and I anticipate that they will continue to ruin my life, especially with Resident Evil 9 coming out, and Leon being the main character, and you can't have Leon without Aiden. So, yeah. Why is Anthony saying you guys are the real heroes here? I didn't do anything. All I did was shut down today. Actually, no, I didn't shut down. Actually, let me set up my games first, and then I could start rambling because something to takes forever to find a match. That statement, takes forever to find a match, applies to games and also dating apps. So yeah, anyways, let me just set this up. We're going to start out, I'm still going to play 5 games. And we're going to start off with Ada. And since it is OTP, we're going to do Leon next. And then we're going to do Felix for Visionary, Quentin for Wake Up, and a 5th Survivor for the 5th game, whatever. Let me set that up. I don't have my notes out. It's funny because when I first started this challenge, I was really putting an effort on my notes. I was drawing the perk, and I was posting it on my Twitter when I was still active. When I tried to start an active Twitter for whatever I was doing here, but then I gave up because I realized it's not worth the effort. It's not worth the effort that I'm putting in. And you know what? That's okay. That's life. Got Visionary and Wake Up, which is also a Black Veil Brides song. And speaking of Black Veil Brides, if you haven't been keeping up with me since March or February, I have been listening to the same fucking songs since mid-February. It started mid-February because Black Veil Brides is like a rock metal band. And it just gave me a break from having feelings, especially around Valentine's Day. It really helped a lot when I was crushing on an old high school friend who was straight. She's straight. And yeah, that crush was painful. And so it's just the nature of their songs. Like, it's not a love song. A majority of the songs out there that I used to listen to are love songs, and Black Veil Brides just gives me a break from that. And yeah. Anthony's had 10 different jams in the past month. Anthony has been into Avril Lavigne and Chappell Rowan and Young Blood, and who's your most current fixation? Is it still Avril Lavigne? I mean, there's nothing wrong with her. It's just funny that Anthony and I's music tastes are entirely different right now. Monica's got Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, new songs and repeat. Nice! It's funny with me because with Black Veil Brides, it's like they have so many songs, and I'm very picky with what I like first. So when I get tired of the songs I'm currently listening to, there's still a lot more Black Veil Brides songs out there for me to play or listen to. And I think that's funny for me. It's like, oh, I'm sort of tired of this Black Veil Bride song. Oh, they have more that I can listen to. Also, we're going up against The Unknown. That was a funny meme when that was relevant at the time. It's like, what is that? It's The Unknown. Then a kid cries. Anthony says Avril is great. Sabrina Carpenter has a new song out. Monica says Madison has a new song coming out in a few weeks. Can't wait. And Anthony says her song's about her hating men. I've been wronged by both, so I can agree, yes. But considering, anyways. Monica says more about how her taste in men is bad. Also valid. I guess we all interpret it differently. Anthony is a man, and Monica is a man. Or, Monica likes men, and Anthony is a man, and I don't think Anthony has had his heart broken by a man before. I think that's the only difference here. Okay, at least Anthony is an ally. Anthony agrees. Like, I wish I can agree, but currently I'm having issues with a woman. So... But since I'm the more masculine one here, am I the problem? That's the thing, am I the problem? I probably am the problem. I mean, I have therapy tomorrow. I can bring this up to my therapist, and I'm like, am I the problem? Am I the problem? This guy is definitely the problem. I don't like this at all. At least we got one gen done. No fucking way. I am the problem. He's right. Off to a great start. Why are these people just randomly screaming? Gonna sneak up on us. Ooh, didn't get me that time. Can you leave me the fuck alone? That didn't even touch me. That didn't even touch me! No fucking way. You know what? This game sucks. This killer sucks. I'm glad I can escape this quicker. The fact that this is my first game. Oh my gosh! It's not over till it's over, chat. Wow, I get a second chance. I thought I was going to, you know. I need to heal up. Anthony's asking, who do you prefer, Chris Evans or Pedro Pascal? Both chill looking guys. I'm going Chris Evans. You're on your own, Anthony. With Pedro, you can have it. I just think he's in too much stuff, and it's sort of ruined for me. Like, he's no longer a character, he's just himself. At least Monica is loyal. So, 2006. What was the first Chris Evans movie you watched that got you hooked on him? Was it Fantastic Four? Evans has more muscle and I respect that. Fantastic Four. See, that's valid. That's valid. We only got one gen done, guys. Is he going after me? I fucking swear. I'm so tired of this guy. At least, since this game ended quicker, I don't have a problem with that. It just means I get to go to sleep quicker. Cellular. Oh, okay. Oh wait, no. Anthony said Fantastic Four. 2005. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep up. I'm losing my will to live at a very quick rate. Oh wait, I'm not playing as Ada. I'm playing as Leon. We're gonna go with Resident Evil 4 Leon because that's currently my mood right now. And we're going to go to the RPD map because I need comfort, and that's my comfort game. I could be biased, but my favorite Chris Evans movie is Knives Out. I think he was funny. Especially when he was telling the whole family to eat shit. That's inspiring right there. How do I have 5 viewers? What are people doing here? Why am I worth watching? Chat's quiet. I'm looking for a match. In game and also in real life, but you know. I'm more likely to find a match in Dead by Daylight in real life. That's why I have 2,500 hours in this fucking game. Captain America was my favorite character in MCU. Now it's Bucky. That's fair. Oh my gosh, it's Justin! Bucky's the GOAT! Yes. But I'm biased, so I'm sticking with Hawkeye first and Loki second. Spider-Man's probably my third favorite character. I mean, that's a given. Leon, no one is counting you in. Leon, no one likes us. You know, like, it's not reassuring that Leon is single at like 40. You know? Like, just look at him. Look at Leon. You know, everyone wants him, but he's still single at like 40. Like, I bet in Resident Evil 9 he still doesn't have a wife or a kid. And that's probably gonna be my future too. But it is what it is. What time is it? It's only 9:47. I've only been streaming for like 15 minutes. But at least a one game down, 4 to go, and this stream will end quicker. It's a busy man, no time for a wife. Yeah, I wish I can be that busy. I wish I can be a busy man. So I don't have to worry about women. Well, Anthony, this is why we're all part of the Broken Hearts Club for a reason. We're all gonna be like, our only choice option. Oh, hey, it's Wesker. Our only choice at this point is become as busy as. Oh no, Wesker's upstairs or downstairs. If he enters through this door, I'm gonna be so upset. Because I really thought about joining an app today. I mean, why not? Why not? At this point, what do you have to lose? You know, not my dignity. You're gonna lose it regardless of whether you meet someone or not, I guess. I'm so sick of my teammates! Apps do suck. I hate people so much. Like, there were 3 of us. It was me and 2 other people, and then Wesker went after me. I can't. At least, I can tell myself, at least the Dodgers won today. At least the Dodgers won today. Everyone who has ever wronged me is a Padres fan. And the Dodgers won. Therefore, I've been avenged. So, everyone can go fuck themselves, I guess. Like I said, I should need to take recent photos, not my problem. Yeah, that is a problem, but you know, gotta put in the work and effort somehow, I guess. I'm so tired of people. My teammate brings Wesker here, and I'm not gonna rescue anyone. I just accepted my fate. I wasn't even gonna run. What do you want, Wesker? Like, should I even try? Like, at this point, playing these games, should I even try? I feel like I should just, you know... Because these two perks, are not helping me throughout the game. Because I 2,500 hours in this game. I know where the gens are, so I don't need Visionary. And if anything, Anthony needs Visionary, because Anthony's always lost. He'll run past a gen and not realize it's a gen. And then I have another perk, Wake Up, which I need to make it to the end of the game, and that's not happening with the kind of teammates I have. What is everyone talking about? Anthony says he needs more pics, even though he takes selfies every day. And Monica says she's a photographer, not the subject. Oh. I mean, with me going on solo dates often, you have to, like, be everything, you know? No one can treat you better than yourself. That's why whenever I get my heart broken, I treat myself on self-dates. I take myself out and I make myself happy. Because someone has to do it, and it might as well be me. Anthony says, my pics are just super skinny me and super big me. I'm kind of in the middle right now. Congrats. Justin says, and you get back into doing photography. And yeah, it's okay. It's... What time is it? It's like 10 o'clock at night. No one expects anyone to spell anything right. No one's even acting right either, so you're all good. Photography's nice. I'm an amateur at best. I view myself as a jack of all trades, master of none. But at least it's better than being a master of one. I think that's the saying. So yeah. Wesker has all the pride flags, but I'm not feeling it today. Pride Month is real, but it's also short for a reason. No, y'all aren't bringing the killer to me. I'm gonna hide in this corner. It's gonna be the dumbest hiding place ever, but it will work. Chat, if a girl says she misses you, but she barely talks to you when you send her messages, would you believe her? Just curious. Since we have an active chat tonight, I would like some opinions. Okay, you bitches are not bringing the killer to me. I'm tired. What do you mean you do that? You tell someone you miss them, even though you don't talk to them? Are women really like this? Am I the problem? I think I am the problem. Sorta? You guys deal with this mess. I'm not dealing with this mess. Wesker. I'm too tired to be the hero. No fucking way. See, if I was a killer, I would not have gotten away with that. Monica says good morning. Anthony says he's not talking to any girls right now. Okay, thank you for your input, Anthony. Monica says her situation is more complicated. Yeah. And Justin says I'm both bad and okay at reading people, so I wouldn't really think too much on it. Maybe not. Well, I'm an overthinker. So I am going to overthink this until I die, or at least cut out my life. Vivian! Oh my gosh! Are you here to tell me to drink water? I think it's okay for me because my friends don't have to talk to me to be my friends, but it just depends how close I am with the person. Hold on, let me set up our game with a discount Leon over here. Oh, no. I don't like any of his outfits. Whatever. Wait, I'm not ready. Let me just set this up first. I should have wake up on this man. This is Felix. We're playing as him because Visionary is his perk. So. Okay, cool. Monica says I'm in a new thing, like there's so much to talk about. Drink water every day. Oh, drink water, everybody. I don't have water with me right now. I go days without drinking water, because I have a problem. Maybe that explains a lot. The thing about me, it's like, as an adult, you just realize how valuable time is, and you don't have a lot of time for bullshit. So it's like, because like, it's like, I'm trying to talk to her. And, like, the most I get is either good morning, and I don't hear back from her for the rest of the day. And then she occasionally says, I miss you. And I'm just like, then act like it? Is that asking for too much? Like, yeah, talk to me. We've only known each other for a week. But, I don't know. This is why Leon's the way he is. Terrible, drink water. I'm not gonna get out of my chair, get water. I can wait. I'm on game number 3 already. This is gonna be a fast stream just because I'm done with life, and I think that the game can sense it. Like, one perk is useless to me because I know where the gens are, and the other perk is useless because I can't make it to the end of the game because my teammates are bringing the killer to me. Anyways. Monica's asking, are you guys talking about stuff or just what's up? I'm trying to set up a third date! And she just doesn't seem available. And so I'm asking when she's available. I'm trying to set one up, and she's not talking. And then she says, good morning, I miss you. And I'm like, am I going crazy? Anyways, Vivian says, actually Anthony says, if she missed you, she would have talked to you more. It's would have, not would of. I know people say would have, because that's how you pronounce it, but it's would have. Would apostrophe VE. And Vivian says, if you've only known each other for a week, can you really miss each other? Are you missing the idea of what the other could be? Exactly! See, Vivian's smart. She could survive the dating world. Vivian, don't get into dating apps. Those are dangerous and a waste of your time. Anthony says he loves water, milk, and coffee. Good for him. Vivian is smart. Let her cook. Good for Vivian. Justin says Vivian isn't wrong. Absolutely. And yeah, let her cook. I'm just crashing out right now, guys. Pride Month is real, but yeah. Oh, since this is a fun fact for Justin and Vivian, since these are my archery kids. When I was your age, when I was 17 years old, I said to my friends, I want this girl, her name. I want this girl to be the first girl I kiss. And, she ended up being a 10-year situationship. I was hung up on her for 10 years. I just got over her last summer. Which was about damn time. But when I was 17 years old, I said, I want this girl's name to be my first kiss. And, well, 11 years later, my first kiss was with a girl with that name. It's not the same girl, but she has the same name, which is crazy. So that's some crazy level manifestation. So yeah. Monica says all the homies hate that girl. Yeah. So it's so funny that this new girl with the same name, that this poor new girl with the same name, is triggering everyone. And then at the same time, I guess in a way she's living up to it because now we're not talking, we're having issues. Parallelism, or I have a type, or I have issues. I'm crashing out, team, chat. I'm crashing out. But I'm just gonna repeat this to myself for the rest of the night. At least the Dodgers won. At least the Dodgers won. At least the Dodgers won against the Padres. This new girl blonde too. She's actually a brunette. Did I not send you a picture of her? Did I not send you a picture of her? Well, shit. What do you mean you think she is? Anthony, she's a brunette. My gosh. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, chat. I'll get on that. I'm just crashing out. I feel like my first mistake is turning to Dead by Daylight for comfort. Because this is not a comforting game. I just do this to myself.
Not what you carry.
But yeah, I mean, I like her. I do. And I want to keep talking to her, but it's like she's not talking to me. And I'm trying! I'm sending her messages, but I just feel like I'm talking to myself half the day. And then I wake up and she says good morning as if yesterday didn't happen. And I'm like, okay. Whatever. Whatever, chat, it is what it is. It's just part of the cycle. At least I got my first kiss, right? Happy Pride. So Pride Month is real, but there's a reason it's short-lived. Because these relationships are short-lived. That's okay, I have Dead by Daylight. And my chances of finding a match on Dead by Daylight are better than finding a match in real life. So yeah. Have I tried calling her? Maybe she's a bad texter. I don't want to call her if she's, like, busy. It's the thing. I mean, I can offer it to her. I'll text her about it. I'm gonna be like, do you prefer a phone call? And I'll see if she even responds to that. Because then she'll just say good morning. And ignore everything else I said. I'm gonna continue to crash out about this, especially since I'm not winning any games. You can stay the fuck away from me. Did I stun him? Yeah, I got the stun. Cool. Doesn't hurt to try. Like, I can just keep spamming her with messages. And if all she just wants to say is good morning, then maybe I should just match that energy, you know? I'm tired. Amy says, if she's too busy to call, then how can she be available enough for a relationship? I don't understand that. Well, no, like, I'm an adult, I don't understand anything about adult relationships either. These people just waste time. Just focus on yourself, Vivian. That is the most adult advice I can give you. Be like Leon. Be too busy to worry about a relationship. Be so occupied in your job or your career or whatever that you're not even worrying about a relationship. We should all, like, take advice from Leon. We should all follow Leon's example. See, Anthony doesn't understand adult relationships. Send her a funny gift. Monica says, I don't think anyone understands. It just gets worse as you get older. The thing about high school relationships is that you only like people because you see them every day. And you like them as a sort of survival tactic. Like, you have to like this person. You see them every day for probably at most 4 years. And that's why not a lot of high school relationships last. And if they do, you just end up isolating yourself because you've closed yourself off from meeting people. No way. I can't believe killers get away with things that I wouldn't have been able to 5 minutes ago. Justin said a long paragraph, and I'll read it in a second. A relationship should be a two-way. I know that despite not ever being in a relationship, both halves should put in the effort and have for one another. She should be trying just as hard as you to stay in touch if she's serious. See, that's such a simple concept. It sounds like common sense. Like, that makes 100% sense. You know, that makes perfect sense. But for some reason, other people can't grasp that. You know? Like, why? It's so simple. Like, if you liked someone, put in the fucking effort. So why am I the only one putting in effort? Why am I talking to myself? You know? Like, it's such a simple concept. It's not a lot to ask for. Yet they make you feel like it is. And I feel like if they make you feel that way, they're probably not the one. So, thanks chat for helping me figure this out. Tomorrow I'm gonna take myself on a self-date. Anthony says maybe she's trying to let you down easy. Probably. Man, no, that's fine. Not that it's fine, but like, she doesn't want to talk to me. If all I get is a good morning text, then she gets a good night text, and we only message each other once a day, whatever. I'm gonna keep crashing out. We have 2 gens left, and I just want to make it to the end. To the end of the game. I just want to finish 5 gens and get that 12.5% speed boost when unlocked. Seems like I might need to confront her about it. Well, I will! Thing is, I don't think she'll respond. That's my issue. Like, I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to send her messages. And she's not responding. And it's like... And I just... You know, it's like I thought she was better than the rest. But apparently not. How can you miss me if you don't respond? That's the thing! That's the thing! That's the thing I've been questioning. When she's like, I miss you. And I don't tell her this, but in my head I'm like... Then fucking act like it. Act like you miss me. Like, she can't hang out. She can't leave because someone needs to look after her dogs, and I understand. I can't come over because she says we need at least 4 dates for me to come over to her house, and, you know, that's completely understandable. But then it's also like... How can I have those 4 dates if she's unavailable? And how do I know when she's available if she doesn't talk to me? So it's, and like, even playing Dead by Daylight, she plays Dead by Daylight, and she can't even commit to that. So it's like, what am I doing here? I'm just being used, like Leon. No fucking way he got that hit. That's crazy. I see my chat going off. Anthony says, sounds like an excuse. Justin agrees. She keeps making dead ends. And Monica says, too confusing. You know what, chat? I think you're right. Who's texting me at this time of night? It's not her. My mom's telling me to quiet down. I also need to move out. I just want to, like, disappear off the grid. And not have to deal with parents, or my job, or dating app matches. I can't have anything good in life. Is it my fault? I feel like it's my fault. Like, why am I too stubborn? I'm just letting the killer take me at this point. At least that was game number 3. It is 10:10. I'm streaming for 40 minutes. This is gonna be a quick stream tonight, just because I am at my limit. I am at my limit. At least the Dodgers won. Yes, Justin has a bright side. Absolutely. At least the Dodgers won. Who's next? Quentin. Oh, right. Is this our last time playing SM? UVW. Oh, God. So we have Visionary, and we have Wake Up. Maybe we'll be lucky with him because this is his perk, and we're going to the RPD map because I need it. Visionary. Let's see. You see, generators are for 32 meters. I mean, 7 out of 10. It's a simple perk. If you're new, if you're new to the game, definitely equip it. It'll help you find gens easier. But if you're experienced, you don't need it. But at least you don't have to do fucking acrobats to use the perk compared to other perks where it's like you have to do this, 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 and this, and then the perk will activate for you. No, Visionary straightforward. I don't need it, but I know people like Anthony need it. If you're new to Dead by Daylight, get Visionary, whatever. Wake Up. I don't know, I haven't even used it yet. But like I said, you have to make it to the end of the game in order for it to be useful. Otherwise, if you keep dying beginning of the game, mid-game, it's just a wasted perk slot. And there's a very low chance of you using it. Well, but 12.5% unlock speed is pretty good. Oh, hey, we have old dead Leon. Anthony's telling me to drink water and work on myself. Yeah. I mean, I did, just so I don't shut down today, I took myself out on a 1-hour walk. Took myself out to lunch. Because, at the end of the day, you only got yourself, and no one can treat you better than you. Because you're the only person who knows all your likes and all your dislikes. You're the only person who knows all your favorite foods, your favorite drinks, your favorite things to do. So I know how to treat myself when everyone else fails to. So, yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna go out and do something by myself, I guess. This is game number 4. What did I get to eat? Habit. Just a Habit's Kids char burger meal. Because it's $7. Oh shit! Fuck, someone put another map offering. And that's my only RPD badge offering too on Quentin. So if we get sent to the other map, I'm gonna be so upset. Yeah, I get the kids char burger meal because it's I think it's $7. I don't even pay attention to the price. 7 or 8, depending on whether you get the burger with cheese. Because it's a decent sized burger. It's filling to me. I replace the fries with applesauce for free, and I get a small drink and a mini Krabby Patty meal. I can never get anything good in life. But yeah, I treated myself because sometimes the only person you have left is you. So I'm just gonna wait a bit. I'm gonna wait for someone else to get chased. Because once I start working on this gen, I think the killer's gonna go. See people running. People getting chased. Who is that? Is that Oni? Who cares? Yeah, there's Oni. Well, I think I'm done crashing out, considering how dead and deflated I feel. But it's nice to let it out. I feel like my streams have just been vlogs, because each stream I just rant and ramble about my life, and I feel like if you watch my very first stream VOD, you can just see the development. At first I was, a little nervous, Then you can see me gain confidence, and after the confidence, you see me lose my will to live. It's literally like a roller coaster. I start down here, I get the confidence and everything, and then suddenly I hate life. I just want it all to end. Better out than keeping it in. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's why I stream too. It just helps me let it out. I hide my viewer count, but it's like at least I have this idea of an audience listening to me ramble. Vivian's trying to tell me, chin up, coach. Too cool to crash out, or someone who won't even text you. Yeah, but Vivian, I have had one woman each month ever since the year started. So with this being June, I've had 6 women let me down this year. So I'm exhausted. And then Pride Month too. That's so homophobic. I mean, people say that I move on fast, and it's like, well, I have to. Like, if no one's going to put in the effort, why should I stick around? You know, I have to keep moving forward. Ick. Yeah, you're telling me. At least I got kisses. At least I did manifest it to myself. And here's the better thing. Here's the better thing. That first kiss could have gone to someone who was a lot less deserving. So at least it went to her. No, at least it went to her and not someone else. Like not the other one with the same name. No. At least, right? At least. And at least the Dodgers won today. And you know, she's a Padres fan. So the Dodgers won. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, chat. You have to be proud of me about something. You have to be proud of me about something. Kisses are always nice to get. Yeah. That scream accurately portrayed how I'm feeling on the inside. Anthony, don't say kisses are nice to get, then post Santa Claus emote. I know Santa Claus was in your hear me out, but come on. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Why are all 3 of us here? I hate all of you guys. I'm talking to my teammates, not my chat. You guys are like my only friends. Thank you all for being here. Have I been naughty or nice? Well, I'm trying to be nice. But if all I get for being nice is pain, I might as well be naughty. So it's like, if I get punished for it, at least I know I deserve it. You know? Because if I'm nice and all I get is pain, it's like, why? Why? What am I doing wrong? Yeah, we're all nice people here. We are not the problem. Leon, don't you fucking dare bring that killer to us. I fucking swear. Leon! You know what? You know what? Fuck. Leon's the fucking problem. I'm not the problem. I'm not the problem. Holy shit. Ooh. I don't think this killer knows how to play as this killer. Never mind, I spoke too soon. At least Bill has time to, like, finish gen. That was worth it. Monica's making a Santa joke. I know. And my life is a joke. Am I ready for Fantastic Four and Superman? Honestly, I could care less. But I'm glad you're looking forward to it. Marvel up! Yeah. These teammates are something else. I think Leon's the problem. Fuck. It's a basement here. Oh, thank God. At least they're working on one more gen, but never mind. David Corn Sweat. It's like he's sweating corn. Vivian says, if my life is a joke, it means it's fun and full of laughter. I wish. I should probably, like, print that out and post it somewhere on my wall and read it every day until I feel something inside. Monica says she misses Chris and Henry too much to care about the new ones, and that's 100% valid. And Justin agrees with Vivian. Justin and Vivian, I wish you two had archery practice together. I feel like that would be a lot of positive energy for the team. Anthony says Chris and Henry were great, but the future is always changing and evolving. Yeah, and I fucking hate it. And Monica's literally using the emotes corn sweat. So yes. Corn sweat. Oh wait, I'm supposed to use my perk. No, I can't use my perk all the way here. That guy's a goner. I'm leaving. Yay, I won! I don't think I even used my perk. I was supposed to be the one to open up the gate, but okay. Well, that was game number 4. We are burning through this. It is 10:22. I've only been streaming for 15 minutes, and we're on our last game. Actually, I'm gonna leave this up to either Vivian or Justin. Vivian, Justin, who should I play as? You get to pick any character, as long as they have both perks. But I have one more game to play. Justin says, it's kind of random, but he's super stoked for Jurassic World Rebirth. Okay, good for you guys. I'm not a dinosaur person, but I'm happy for all you guys. Justin and Vivian, if you could pick the last survivor, this is who you can choose from if you recognize any of them. Just go with whoever's name appears on the chat. Oh, can I go through? There's a lot. I mean, there's like a mix of, original characters, and then you have like licensed characters. If you recognize anyone. Okay, so here's like, and they're basically just cosmetics at this point. All the survivors have the same perks. Just depends on like what I have on who. And here's the next batch. Got originals. Then you can pick Leon or Ada, Vivian, if that's the easiest thing to do. Leon and Ada are all I care about. So, if we're being honest here. Got Leon, got Ada, got Jill, one more Resident Evil characters. We got Rebecca. Nicolas Cage is still the most random ass survivor this game can ever get. But whatever. Justin will agree with whatever Vivian thinks. Okay, Vivian. To make it easier for you, if you're unfamiliar with the survivors, Ada. Okay. We don't need a man, to be honest. I agree. I like how this whole chat has just been how we don't need men. Which Ada? We have Ada in her regular Resident Evil 2 skin, then in her trench coat, and then original Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 4 remake. Anyone is free to answer. I'll just go whatever appears first in the chat. Trench coat. And this is how we'll be ending, and I'm gonna take us back to the RPG map, just so it's fun. 103. I'm really supporting this. Let's see. Let's make it a good. Let's make a good item, just so I have a better chance of it out. Trench coat. Oh, both agree. Cool. Nice. Game number 5. I mean, I didn't even use wake ups. I don't know what to rank it. Open to exit gates 12.5% faster for each survivor still alive. So if I'm the last one standing and I open the exit gate, it's not really gonna do shit. It's strange not seeing her in red. I bet. I mean, like, I feel like for the remake, when she first appeared in her trench coat, I feel like a lot of people would have been confused. I mean, I didn't play the original game, and I just jumped straight into the remake. But it's so funny. Like, she takes off her coat, and why is she wearing such a tight-fitting red dress? Like, in what occasion was she preparing for to wear that? Trench coat, I make sense if you're an FBI agent, but like, I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Diva. Yes, 100%. Fifth and final game. Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out how to rank Wake Up because it sounds good at first, 12.5% faster to open a exit gate can make a difference. But if you're the last one standing, then you don't get that percentage. The thing is, you have to make it to the very end. You gotta make it to a gate, and that has not been happening all night. I mean, like, the last game I played, yes, but I wasn't the one who opened it. Espionage fit. Yes. But, like, if you die beginning of the game or middle of the game, like, if you don't know how to make it to the 5th gen, oh my gosh! 2 people put in RPD badge. Nice. Cool. So, for sure we're going on that map. But yeah, otherwise it's just a waste of perk slot if you can't make it to the end of the game. So I don't know. Who's texting me? Is it still my mom? Oh. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of living here. They call me RPD badge. No, they call me RPD badge. Look at my avatar, like my Twitch icon. Both here on Twitch and on my dead Instagram channel, it's the RPD map on. Is it Birkin? No, it's not Birkin. It's Blight. But Blight does have a Birkin skin. You're going that way, so I'm gonna go this way. In RPD map, you always want to try to get the middle gen stuff first, because those would be the hardest to complete later on in the game. Do you think the new Resident Evil game will be good? I think it will. I think it has to. Get her, not me. Wow, Blight doesn't know his priorities. I think I'm done crashing out, chat. I'm just exhausted at this point. I'm gonna get food after this stream. Yay, we got the middle gens done. Okay, this team seems competent. Maybe I have a chance. Okay. There's one gen up there. And the rest will be around this area. Because only the east wing is open. Oh, fucking shit. Wow. That was embarrassing. This is probably worst place. No way. That's my bad. That's my bad. Well, you know, this is my fault. This is my fault. This flight can't decide what to do. Oh yeah, starting next month, I'll be playing a Resident Evil game each month. So July will be Resident Evil 2 Remake, and I guess that has to include both Leon and Claire's campaigns. August will be Resident Evil 3 Remake. September will be the 4 Remake. October will be 5. November will be 6, December 7, January 8, and February in time for 9. What that will look like, I have no idea, because I will be done with my perk challenge streams by that time. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna organize it, but I will. I appreciate it, sir, but I have my own med kit. What a gentleman. Leon wouldn't have ran past me like that. Anyways. I'm calm. I'm calmed down now. Better out than in. I'm gonna treat myself to a better solo date tomorrow. At least the Dodgers won. If nothing else can go right today, at least the Dodgers won. And of course, my teammate will bring the killer to me. She better not follow me, I swear. That's a her problem. Justin said the time events were part of everyday life, but fail a massive majority of them, and probably. Yeah. I mean, isn't there already a lot of like timed events in life? Isn't that why we always seem to be putting ourselves under a timer that doesn't exist? We're always pressuring ourselves to get things done by a certain time. There's this fake timeline we have to live by. I feel like that's the death of us. Unless you meant quick time events, in which some things in life are quick time events. Can this fucking bitch stop body blocking me? But yeah, trust me, there are quick time events in real life. And if you fail, you could die. Go save him. Ada has some, like, Ada's up to something. Not being altruistic. Actually, I'm gonna make Visionary 8 out of 10. See, I can see the gens, where the gens are, and that's really useful, especially in an indoor map, like RPD or the game map. So, yeah. Let's see. What's the best gen? No, this one. Where's my teammates? Like, why is no one working on this one? This Meg is starting to bother me. Can y'all stop blocking the way? Okay, they can work on that gen, and I'll get ready by the gate. That works. Never mind. Those two quit. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to use my medkit on her, but I did, and I hate everything. Why is this team suddenly stupid? Why are we all running in the same fucking direction? Oh my gosh, someone get back on that gen. I can't. I'm so done. I'm done with today. I'm done with today. Tomorrow marks 1 week since that girl and I's first date, and I felt like we just lost a lot of momentum. Whatever. We reject ourselves. I'm going to die, and it's gonna be that Meg's fault. I had faith at first. I had faith. But then Dead by Daylight is a reminder that people will let you down anyways. I think that's another thing that I like about Dead by Daylight, despite me constantly complaining about this game. What I like about Dead by Daylight is it's not a strict team game. Like, you need your teammates, sure, but you can also leave them behind. Like, you can do this game yourself. I'm running. Sweaty ass killer is calling me. Of course. No way. Well, I don't even know how to rank Wake Up, considering that I could barely make it to the end, so it's just been a dead perk. Visionary, I'm moving it up to 8 out of 10. It's simple, straightforward, good for beginners. It's only 8 out of 10 because if you're a experienced player, you don't need it. 0 out of 10. Honestly, let's just I'm just gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Actually, let's give it a 4 out of 10. Because you really need to make it to the end, and you need to be the one to open the exit gate. And making it to opening the gates is very rare. It's as occasional as any other thing you can run into in the game. I'm giving it a 4, just because it is useful, but you have to make it to the end first, and if you're not making it to the end, it's just a dead slot. It's too specific. A lot of these perks are too specific, yeah. Uh, I'm so tired. What time is it? 10:42. Been streaming for an hour, 12 minutes. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm crashing out too much. But thanks for being here, guys. I hope you all have a better rest of your week than me. Monday we'll be doing 2 more perks. Yeah, I'm almost done. See, Monday we'll make it, and we're gonna live forever. Very inspiring perks. This will be Monday, and then next Wednesday will be these two, and then next Monday will be my last Ada perk. I am not going to go back and go over the new survivors perks just because I don't feel like it, and I'm also very lazy. And next Wednesday, which is the 25th, it's just gonna be anniversary streaming. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you for hearing me rant and ramble, especially my archery kids trying to inspire me and encourage me and give me life lessons as I've done to them during practice, I think. Hope tomorrow turns out great. Honestly, I hope so too. But back at you. Um, and for everyone else, have a good night and sweet dreams. Go Dodgers. Yay. Good night, everyone.